at the final slashes, and at the same time the Purify from OHMYV. And speaking of OHMYV, she's still our MVP on this game. 1-1-10 KDA. Earlier it was 1-1-11 if I'm not mistaken, with the SS play again. Gold per minute for 530 and kill participation very high. At that last moment, we saw that blazing duet from the side of RSG, and a lot has happened during that E-fight. But yeah, a lot has happened as well on the rotation of OHMYV during that moment up until the 3 minute of our game time. You can see the concentration on the gold lane, and yes, OHMYV with the Purify OHMYV on the Estes with the Purify spell is a different type of sustain. Again, with the timings, imagine that you are a player for Blacklist International, and even on the littlest of HP that you have, there's an opportunity. OHMYV is using the Estes, so why not? I will be brave on this. I'll be strong on this. And we saw that nice set of plays from Blacklist International, and they're just really confident and comfortable whenever there is a blessing of the Moon Goddess. A total morale booster here for Blacklist International during the game. And for RSG Slate Philippines, we saw again those plays with the Blazing Duet having Eman on his damages. This was a nice call actually for Light to be at the back or start on the back to set up a play against Blacklist International. But again, it showed the sustain of Blacklist International up until the very end. So this is as if they're walking. We call it the walking ambulance actually for Blacklist International. That when anyone is at low life, why not? Let's move forward with this HP bars that we have, because we have the sustain. And up until the very end, this was a nice petrify. This was a nice petrify for Nats, but there's no finisher. There's no really damage, no burst damage from RSG at that moment, so it was a lot easier for Blacklist to finish out the game. And look at Edward on that moment, still zoning out the players of RSG that wants to defend.